Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna play more Would You Rather. Now, would you rather love it or no? Okay, would you rather drink a bucket of mud or lick a super dirty tree 6 times? Wow, it's probably the most grossest thing you can ever been asked in your life. Okay, so would you rather hook up with a celebrity or hook up with your crush? Just this celebrity has to be anything to do with it has to be something a totally against of who you're like attracted to. I guess celebrity is probably not the California has the most water or US has the most guns. That's probably the most weirdest one. Would you rather be able to teleport but you don't know where you're teleporting, or you're allowed to fly but you don't know where you're flying? Uh, so teleport, fly. See, these are like See, this is the most different scenario of like having just to see how like fly or the other. Um, so you're just teleporting. You just don't know exactly where you're gonna be teleporting to, which is the expectation of the reason why you're teleporting. I guess, but that probably is not the case here. But but here, the other thing is you're allowed to fly, but you just don't know where you're flying at. Okay, so teleport, but you can teleport, you can fly, but you don't know where you're flying to. I would say teleport. Okay, good. I guess teleport is probably the most easier way of just flying. I guess. If you're just gonna take like a plane, I guess. I guess. I mean, he probably has no about intelligence. Okay, would you rather be a meat eater dino or be a plant eater dino? So you want to be a dino that eats meat, or have it be a dino that eats plants? Meat or plant? Hmm, people say meat. Oh yes, because I know most of the dinosaurs are like you still like some of them do like eat plants, but meat, man, that has definitely been the main nutrition to have for your health. That's for sure. Yeah, glad the meat one's being on top here. Very good. Okay, next. Would you rather have a big but empty house or have a small but full house? So you want to have like a house that's huge but it's like empty, like you just first time living there, you just didn't have living there like at all. That's like so big, but it's like empty, like open space. Or you want to have a house that is small but that's like really full. Um, oh, I think this one's easy. Big. Oh my gosh, that is see how close I was. Like, why would you guys? I swear, 47% of you. Like, why would you like want to have a small house that is like full? Like, you could like you would if you were to think about this a little bit, you would not be able to fit like you are now. Like, you wouldn't be able to fit in there anyways. Like, that's why the big one has to be better than the small one, right? And plus, it's so big, like it would basically fit for you. And it's like, okay, yes, it's so big. And plus, on the plus side, though, you would have the open space that it would have would make you have anything to do that you would imagine to do there. Like, just thinking about it a little bit. Like, man. Next, would you rather be braver than your friends or be stronger than your friends? Okay, brave or strong? Brave or strength? So you want to be braver, like you have to be so brave and your friends are scared, or have so much strength, like be so strong than your friends. Bravery or strong or strength? I would. I'm trying to think about this a little bit. I know I'm gonna have to choose, but I'm actually interested to see where it is gonna go with the whole audience deposit thing. Everybody's gonna save it. I'm gonna say braver. Okay. Well, I guess I meant to be fair though. Stronger than your friends. That has to be the whole wrestling situation, right? If you're thinking about being stronger, that's definitely more of the. That's definitely more of the wrestling kind of type there. When you say you're stronger, you're just immediately thinking about wrestling right off the bat. Guess wrong. Okay. Would you rather give up or keep going? Keep going. Yes, I there's sometimes where I just feel like I would give up, but I was really like, well, and I started to realize, and I was thinking to myself, no, that the give up is not the way you would keep going. It's just saying no, like not doing it at all. So you're just being considered of like an immediate failure if you're just gonna go that way. So yeah, keep going is the best way you can do. That's a good one. Would you rather cage swim with sharks or skydive? So you're swimming with sharks that are in like the cage, it's like where they're trapped, so they they will not be out, but you just trap yourself with them as well. Or are you just gonna go skydive? You're just jumping up from that plane that's like high, and you're just gonna go skydive until you land safely in the water. So cage swim sharks or skydive? And also to be honest here, like it would depend on the sharks that you're swimming with as well. Like if you're swimming with the sharks that are like they're kind of scary, like they're not like scary, like not so scary, but well, I guess the intimidating would be the right word, but once again here, you're just thinking about the type of that depends. It depends like on the type of shark you're swimming with as well. The ones that are they're in the cage skydive. Hmm. I would probably say cage. Oh, I swear, skydive would probably not be my thing. I swear down. It would just probably be the most awful thing I would ever do. Well, I mean, cage swimming sharks, I guess, would be a bad move because you should probably just get eaten up. So I guess that's a bad situation to go. Next. Oh my goodness. Would you rather being a lying politician or be an honest farmer? You would be one of those politicians of being politics that that would just straight up lie, not just telling the truth, or be a farmer that's so honest he would tell the truth. That's like making their own farm and just be raising like cows and stuff like raising the crops or anything like that. Hmm. Being an honest farmer. Yes. Honesty is way better than just lie. Good. You're definitely on the right side here, people. That's the way to go. Okay. Would you rather play with the frustrated gamer, like the gamer is like so frustrated he's playing a game that's making him absolute rage, it's like absolute driving them absolute bonkers, or play with more Alia? Okay, what kind of gaming scenario is this one we're talking about? I think it's saying like the best one they would have to go. So frustrated gamer. Oh, is that so close? Oh my goodness, I'm actually kind of I feel I feel pretty weird on this one. It's like where I'm not familiar with these kind of like these kind of gamer things. I'm not familiar with those people who are like on the even that they would do Twitch or just YouTube like at all. Huh. To be fair, that's a kind of an interesting one. I never thought about that. What I have to take that into consideration was as I'm going through this. Okay. Would you rather play all Five Nights at Freddy's or play all Bendy in the Ink Machine? Okay. Classic horror games, straight off the bat here. So you're playing all FNAF, like Five Nights at Freddy's, like all the games that Five Nights at Freddy's have, right? So play all of them, or play Bendy in the Ink Machine. Because obviously they're both like horror types. Like there has to be one way or the other. I would prefer Bendy Ink Machine. Oh my gosh! Wow, how see how is Bendy and the Ink Machine not popular in Five Nights at Freddy's? I mean, I get those are a good game, but wow. Well, here's the thing, because I would prefer to play Bendy Ink Machine over Five Nights at Freddy's, because my brother just likes to play those all the damn time. He's so obsessed. My brother's like so obsessed with FNF and stuff. Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. Yeah, I need to get Bendy and the Ink Machine at some point in time. Okay, would you rather struggle or be rich? Struggling is like just a lot of times you're just struggling to understand what you're gonna go through in your sustainable life. You just never understood the capacity of what you're trying to understand. You're struggling to go through at one point in your life. You just don't know what you're trying to reach within your goal, or you just want to straight be rich, like you just have be so rich with money, you just be like be a millionaire and stuff. Struggle rich. Yeah, no, no. Well, I feel like if you're just gonna keep struggling, you just might never be like a straight good person with that. You just keep. It was just hard for you to keep up. You just wouldn't understand fully at all. You just, I mean, to be honest with you, if you just be like that, you would just be straight up poor, and like in that kind of sense, though. You know what I mean? Like that is crazy. Would you rather be a desert eagle or Glock? So I'm assuming we're just talking about both here, birds, these type of eagles. Famous birds though. Desert eagle. Yeah, I'm assuming the clock is not. It's like, yeah, I'm assuming the clock is like kind of the weirdest type of bird. It's not like like as good as the desert eagle. In that kind of sense, though, when you're just thinking of straight up birds, famous birds anyway. That's a good sign though. Would you rather drink Coca Cola for life or be rich? Okay, I swear. Do you guys notice that there's some questions we're getting here where it has "be rich" in it every time? Man, you're gonna just drink Coca Cola for life, like you would just like for the rest of your life. Um, or just be straight up, be rich, be rich. Oh my goodness, I never seen almost most of people be rich over drink Coca Cola. That's awesome. Thank you guys. You are one in a million. Good. Would you rather be or girl? Okay, so ooh, this is a good one. Would you rather have the that growl like that's like have the growl? I'm assuming it's like we're talking about either grunt or just a growl or just being stern. I mean, we're just talking about different types of grunting here. Or grr. I mean, somebody's gonna be grr. Oh my goodness, that is like 50-50. See, a little bit more people have chosen over this. I don't understand how that's even 50-50 though. Man, that's another weird one. Like, wow. Well, at least we're choosing the right type of grunt though. That's it. That's a good sign though. Oh, would you rather have Eminem rapping skills or have boyfriend rapping skills? Friday Night Funkin'. Hmm. Eminem. Oh, that's a good sign. Eminem's are like the best times you can ever see because you were just doing a rapping music video in that kind of sense. Okay, last one for this edition. Would you rather have a special magic wand or have a special magic ring? Like you would be a magician to have one, or just have a ring that's specially magic. Have a special magic ring because you know that if you just get a ring, you have like it's not even a special ring. It's not even a running ring. It's especially a magic ring that gives you magical powers and stuff. Um. Okay. So I guess it would have to be magic wand. There's no way you guys would choose ring over that. because you would be so you. I mean, in that kind of sense, it would give you like unlimited really of powers of using those magic and stuff. Like you know what I mean? That would drive you nuts though. Wow. Okay. Okay. You know what? I think that's the best way, guys, to wrap it